Today, we are going to be doing a guided meditation. Now, I want to give a little information about the science behind meditation. I have been meditating for years. However, it wasn't until I was seeing what was happening from like a neural scientific point of view where I started to actually believe and get even more into it, knowing that it's not just like this fake woo-woo, like I feel better, this is great. There's actual things changing in my brain when I am meditating. And so one of the things that I think it's really important that people understand about the mind and how the body works is when you have an experience that you think you're upset. Let's say your child's getting bullied, or I don't know, somebody says something really crazy to you or whatever, and you're pissed off. You are having really angry thoughts and you're really resentful or whatever it is that you're thinking. Your brain, and this is science, they actually see it happening, is that your brain releases chemicals into your body to align with what you are thinking. Okay, so if you are pissed off, you're going to get those certain chemicals where you're feeling angry. But what's interesting is that the mind is always monitoring and regulating the body. So if the mind picks up on these chemicals in your body, it's going to say, oh, the body's angry. We're going to have some angry thoughts. This is why you can meet some people where you're like, she gets mad really fast, or, she just is angry a lot. It's because it's become a state of being, and the body gets addicted to those chemicals, just like a drug or alcohol. It wants more of it because that's what it's gotten used to. So the mind and the body look for opportunities to get upset. And this is all happening in an unconscious manner. We're not doing it on purpose. It's literally has become addicted. The same thing happens even with anxiety. If you have social anxiety or any kind of worry or whatever it is that your mind starts to go off, those chemicals get released and then you physically have a panic attack. And the more, your mind starts to do that and your body gets into that mode, it's easier to have panic attacks, and you're having them every single day and you don't know why. But what's really cool is that it works also on the other end. Things that happen in your life where you think happy thoughts, like your son says, I love you for the first time, or you meet a weight loss goal or whatever it is, you have these happy thoughts. Your body or your brain will start to release those chemicals inside, the serotonins, the dopamines. And again, your brain is regulating and monitoring the body, and it sees these chemicals in you, and you start having happy thoughts. And it's like this cycle, but on the other spectrum, which is so beautiful. And that's why when you see some people and you're like, you're just a happy person, you're a lighter person, it's this lighter energy. But what's really dope is that the mind doesn't know the difference between real life and imagination. So let's say you got your heart broken a few years ago, or you lost somebody really important to you. Just thinking that thing, you experience those emotions as if it happened right then, as if it's happening right now. And it's because your mind thinks that you're having your heart broken. Your mind thinks that you lost your best friend. This is why you have to be so careful of the stories that you tell yourself over and over again, because you will be training your body to be sad or training your body to be upset. But this is what also makes meditation so beautiful. And now that they didn't have this technology, 30 years ago, so you would hear it from, in India or yogis or monks and all that stuff. You hear about the great stuff. But now, us Americans, we're also science proof. We need the actual proof. These scientists they did EEGs, these electrodes all over your head. And in an EEG, it monitors the waves, how quickly the waves are moving in your brain. And they have certain categories for however fast your waves are. We're only going to discuss the two categories, beta and alpha. When you're in beta, that's when you're most alert, when you're awake, like what we are doing right now, when you are listening to me right now. It's sensory perception. When you're touching, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, when you're critiquing, when you're problem solving, when you're working out or whatever, you are in beta. You are in the alert state, your analyzing state. When you start meditating, when you start to calm the mind down, when you start to focus on your breath, you begin to move into what they call alpha. And that is the slower, your brain waves are moving slower. And what they found is that this is where your nervous system starts to calm down. Your symptoms of depression go away here. Your symptoms of stress go away here. Your symptoms of anxiety go away here. You start releasing chemicals that make you happy, that make you feel relaxed. It boosts your immune system. There's actual cells, and these scientists see this, that cells are produced that fight disease, but it's also a creative space as well. And so you work a little bit deeper with less effort. Your intuition is turned on. And so you're able to do more work with less effort. You are able to concentrate more. You're able to focus more. And what's so beautiful is that you are doing this yourself. You are calming yourself by going into the state. You are releasing these happy chemicals into your body without anything happening. That relaxing is so important, you guys. You don't need that glass of wine to feel relaxed. You don't need to be on the beach to feel relaxed. You have the ability to do it yourself. And these scientists are seeing when you enter into this state of alpha, you are creating more joy in your life. And the more that you meditate, the more that you center yourself, you are training the body, you are training the mind that this is the normal state. So it gets easier and easier to get in that peaceful arena in your life. So that's for me. When I started learning all this, I'm like, sign me up. Okay, what do I have to lose? I'm literally training my body to work harder at less effort and to be a happier person. And I don't have to anything out here. Nothing out here can impact how I am in here. That's what's so beautiful about the meditation. So the meditation that we are going to do today is meditation for calling in the one. And I want to explain to you, it's going to be short, not very long, but I want to explain to you the different sections of the meditation so that while you're in it, you can just go and flow and it's easy and there's not a lot of questions happening. The first part of the meditation, I am just going to try to calm the mind down, calm the body down. You're going to want to fidget. You're going to want to move around. You're going to want to do all of this stuff. That's okay. But you're letting your mind know, I am in charge now. Y'all can say I'll do all this stuff. I am in charge now. You are the master of the mind. Okay. So that's the first part of the meditation, is to get that calming down. Now, the next part of the meditation is because you've entered now into this alpha state. You're more into that subconscious side of yourself. It's creating it's discovering these limited belief systems, but we're also going to try to create some new belief systems in you. And we're going to also do some mental rehearsing because, again, the brain doesn't know the difference between real life and imagination. So we're going to do some mental rehearsal as if you have found that love of your life. So you guys, I hope you enjoy, and I am really excited, and let's do this. Woo! Now, I want you to close your eyes and take some deep breaths. I want you to focus on your breath. Your mind might be saying otherwise. Your mind may be giving you some to-do lists, thinking about what you need to do yesterday or what you didn't do yesterday, what you need to do later today. But it's okay. Let the mind say what it needs to say. That's fine. Focus on your breath. Let the mind know, I am in charge. And I want you to breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want you to exhale in 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to do 3 more of those. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 2 more times. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want you to stay in this breath. It's the only thing that exists right now. It's the only thing that is happening right now. It's not your memory, not your imagination for the future. It's what's happening now is this breath. Stay on the breath. And now I want you to focus on your forehead and release those muscles. And then move down and focus on your nose. You can feel the cool air when you breathe in and the warm air when you breathe out. Focus on your jawline. It's relaxed. And if those thoughts come in, just let them go in and go out, but come back to the present. Now put your attention to your neck, the energy within your neck, and relax. Move your attention to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. And stay here. Now move down your chest. Feel what it feels like when you take a breath. Move down your stomach, your pelvis, your thighs, your calves. Relax your feet. Just relax your whole body and just be. Those thoughts might start to arise again, and it's okay. You can't do meditation wrong. Just let the mind know you were in charge. If the body has an ache, just let the mind know you're in charge. It's okay. It's okay. Just be. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now I want you to think about what beliefs no longer serve you in your relationships. What beliefs do you no longer want to hold? What thoughts do you no longer want to have about relationships? About love? Who do you no longer want to be as a partner? I want you to go back and just think about some of your past relationships, the person that you didn't want to be. What did you say to your partner that you no longer want to say to your future partner? Who do you no longer want to be? And remember this. Never forget. Always be aware of who you no longer want to be, so you're conscious of it when it arises in the future. Just think about it. Be in it. How do you no longer want to feel in your relationships? How do you no longer want your partner to feel or to view you? What are we letting go of now? And now, I want you to think about how you want to see yourself in a relationship, how you want to show up for your partner. What beliefs do you want to hold now about relationships, about love? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to show up as? And just be in that. What beliefs do you want to hold about relationships? About how you view yourself? Just be in there. What's the ideal you? How do you show up best for your partner? And now I want you to imagine that you are in that relationship now. You are free to break down those walls. You are free to trust. What does that feel like to trust openly? Knowing that your partner just loves every part of you. What does that look like? What does it feel like to be loved unconditionally? What are you doing with your partner? What does it smell like? What does it sound like to be loved, to be safe, to be open, to be you, to be accepted, just as you are? Just sink in it, dive in it, be in it. This is real. This is happening right now. Be in that space. Live in it. And now, I want you just to take a moment and think about the love in your life, the love that you have. If it's your children, if it's your pet, if it's your parents, if it's your friends, co-workers, just be in that space and just sit there and be grateful for the love that you have already. Stay in the love, stay in the gratitude. You already have love in your life. And let's be grateful for that love for a few more seconds. All right. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you guys for joining me on this guided meditation. I suggest that you do this every morning as soon as you wake up. Just give yourself that quick 10 minutes to yourself. Thank you.